Hello from RSW, Southwest Florida. It's fucking loud. Pardon that. Anyways. Hello from RSW, Southwest Florida International Airport. Got here just in time to catch this JetBlue A220 taking off. And I heard the classic howl that these make. See if I can make out the wording. Camera wasn't really focused, not to mention it's backlit. Yeah, it's pretty nice day out here today. A little bit of wind, not too bad. It's nice and clear. I did come here last night to try to catch a few departures, and there were westbound operations yesterday. But this camera does not seem to do very good in low light. It kept having trouble focusing, and it was hard to make out the planes, so I'm probably just gonna ditch that footage. Obviously now the lighting is much more ideal, and now there's eastbound operations. United 8903, outbound to Newark. Boeing 738, still in the old livery. Current local time, I think, is about 5 or 10 minutes till 9 o'clock. I also flew down here yesterday on a flight on Breeze. I'm gonna be staying down here for a couple days. I'm actually coming back to Columbus tomorrow. My parents asked me to come down here for a couple days so that I could get the oil changed and wash the 2 cars that we have down here. So they got me tickets. I was actually able to find pretty cheap tickets, surprisingly, on Breeze. They were like less than $100, especially for it being pretty close to the dates. United Flight 786, outbound in Washington Dulles. This right here is the main reason why I came out here this morning, along with another special livery that you guys will see a little bit later. Continental Airlines retro livery. Yes, this landed here I think at like 9:30 p.m. last night. I was here when it landed, but of course I didn't. That was after I decided to ditch my footage from last night. And they also shifted to eastbound operations then. And then funnily enough, I think later that night they shifted back to westbound operations, and then now it's back to eastbound. Because I think the winds are like predominantly out of like north or south or something. At least last night they were. Alright, there's a little bit of a mix-up in that last clip. This is actually United Flight 796, while the Washington Dulles flight, the one with the Continental Heritage livery, it was flight 596, pardon the crappy camera work there as I was trying to check my phone on flight radar. But yeah, 3 United 737s, all in different liveries and from different eras. Continental Retro, the old United Continental livery, and the new United livery. Yeah, pretty cool. American 2555 inbound from Charlotte. LUS A321 with CFM engines. Landing on runway 6. A few hours ago, my area was actually under a tornado warning. Kind of crazy fun fact there. Of course, we get a tornado warning when I'm not home. That seems to happen with at least half the tornado warnings that gets issued for Central Ohio, the area that I live in. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. At first I was thinking, I knew we were in a risk for severe weather, but it looked like it was getting delayed, or it might have gotten busted, but turned out it wasn't. I wouldn't really say it was a bust at all, and maybe the storms ended up just happening later than originally forecasted. And I think there were that event turned into a bit of a tornado outbreak because there were confirmed tornadoes that touched down in Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio. One of those tornadoes, I think, being like just west of or southwest of Columbus. JetBlue 581, if my memory serves me right. Inbound from, I think, either Boston or Hartford, Connecticut. I can't remember. I got kind of distracted by this freaking yellow jacket that was flying into my, well, not technically mine, but the car, the vehicle. Pull up flight radar just to verify. Already turning. Okay. Zoom into that real fast. And then switch it. NetJets. This is a NetJets flight, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of what this is. It might be an Embraer Phenom. All right, we pull up flight radar. All right, there's the JetBlue. It just landed. Might have to. Okay, there we go. I turned up the brightness so you guys can see better. There's the JetBlue flight. And there's the NetJets flight. That actually came from Naples. It's a pretty short flight. Pretty quick flight right there. United 606 inbound from Cleveland Hopkins. 737 MAX 8. I really got to see if there's a stool or something at our condo, because me standing like this is getting kind of tiring to my legs, my feet. Probably because of how spread out my legs are from each other. It's not a traditional way that we humans stand. Platoon flight It's 1577 inbound from Philadelphia. The animal is a lynx, and the name of this lynx actually shares the same name as my younger brother, and that name in question is Max. Of course, it also shares the same name as the current generation Boeing 737. So that's cool. Come on, Mr. Breeze. Growl for me. Of course, the camera doesn't want to frickin' focus. Alright, not bad. Just flight 244. It's outbound to Charleston, South Carolina. I think I'm gonna call Breeze Mr. Breeze from now on because it rhymes with Mr. Freeze from the DC comic strip. It just sounds cool, you know? No pun intended. Seems a little more windy out here now. Good thing I got the sock covering the mic to shield off at least some of the wind noise. Already retracted the landing gear, that was quick. It looks like it might be banking. Yep, it's banking already. Past that pole again. That's how early it banked. It started banking. Delta 10,009 inbound from Detroit. Airways A321. Landing there. Sorry about that. Alaska Airlines Flight 455. Inbound to Seattle. Got to give this one special treatment because it's a special livery. Yep, this is the other special livery that landed here last night and it's taken off here this morning. Boeing 100 years strong. I think there are going to be a couple other special liveries coming here later today, such as the US Airways Heritage A321 and the JetBlue Inspiring Humanity A320. And I think Delta and Southwest is going to bring one of their 737s with a cheek stamp. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time to catch those because my schedule while I'm down here is pretty preoccupied, as I mentioned earlier. So if I come back here while I'm still down here, it'd probably be tomorrow morning.